Introduction to Advanced Excel class. My name is George and I'll be taking you through the session. First, let's understand the different interface that you'll be using working with. So look at Excel, you'll notice that, which means you can envision Excel as a book and a book with pages. So the different work open from down here, we can refer to them as the different pages of the book. So with a worksheet, you'll be writing content at the middle here, and in every worksheet that you name your worksheet, that means you observation. So each of the boxes you do, and you will be able to identify character, which is A, so the row number. So for instance, you will notice that I have A1. That means this is cell A1. If I click anywhere within the page or the worksheet, you will notice that we can identify based on the column and the row number. The top here, we have to call tabs, and you will be interacting with tabs. And you, at the home tab, you have different items. So this entire part, and each tab has different on the ribbon. So the first one is for all the things that deal with undo. The same phone, alignment, number, all the way to. You've already covered this in the basic class, how to work with all these. So let's talk about tabs. And if you tab called developer, I'm not so sure if you're having this on your side, but developer is the tab that you can also add for your own work. That means with Excel, you can either add your own tab or even create your own tab or customize your own tab. So you add the developer tab. And the reason why we're adding the developer tab is because at some point we'll have to learn what we call macros, which is, and you will need the tab developer to achieve that. So how do you have developer? Just go to file. And then customize ribbon. Come here, you see on my side, developer is checked. So if you check, because on your side it should be the opposite. So you should be checking options, custom, have the developer tab. Now, let's dive into now the use of the software. And in this, we will be developing a data. And this is the assumption trainer. What the statistics that a class. So I'd use the high school Kenya, where we say, okay, have first some way of identifying my students. So I'll give them, I can use name to identify them. I want to compare performance based on gender. And the first subject that my students are doing is maths. I have Kiswahili, English, science, so I think let's have the 5 subjects. So I'm interested to know. This will help me in understanding their performance. And from the total marks, I can have the average, and the average score will enable me to get some sort of grading system. And after I grade them, I can have some sort of remarks. So I want us to learn with this database, and more the introduction of function and how to use function. But first, let's understand 2 terminologies. So we have what we call autofilling, and we have highlighting. And most of the time you'll notice I'll be the 2 words. I tell you autofill or highlight. So let's understand by keying in the index part. So I have 2 numbers, the integers, and they follow a sequence. And when I say highlight, pay attention to the cursor that you see. So they should be seeing the click, and both of those have been highlighted. Sequence to the all I bottom corner, and you will notice it's dark but small. And when I drag it down, I can be able to have 10 students in the class. So what you're doing is you've calculated the sequence. And this applies even with months, days, issues, and you want to follow. So just fill, and this will be when you're dealing with huge data sets. Let's add some name. To your students, and make sure you have some sort of balance on G. Let's talk about functions. Generate the different marks to the scoring of the function, and that will be your function that you're learning. Excel is all about with functions and logic. So how do you write a function? You must do the
Excuse me.
equal sign. Function is random between. So rand between here is we're trying to generate random numbers that are within a certain range. So I'm saying the highest mark that I can score, I can have as 9.8, and the lowest that a student can score, I can have as 3.0. So if you look down
Sorry
here,
for interruption, Judge. Sorry for interruption.
okay,
The audio is really the audio is really breaking. A lot of information is not captured from my
okay.
end.
So I think, okay, I don't